Good morning, guys. Myself Sandeep Kumar Reddy from Ingenious Competitive Training Academy. Today, I'll be discussing whatever the details regarding President of India and the questions will be raised in examinations. Please go through my playlist. You will find maximum information regarding all topics. So, initially, we have Article 52, whatever has been given in the Indian Constitution, states that the President of India will be the first citizen of India. He is also known as Supreme Commander of Armed Forces. As you can see, whenever the President wants to resign, so the resignation letter has to be forwarded to whom? That has to be addressed to Vice President of India. It means next superior, so next whoever take over, that is Vice President. The tenure of the President is normally he will be for the 5 years, and number of times it will be many. How many times? It's not limited to only 2, it is more than 2 also in India. In the case of America, it is 2 times. How the election process will be? The President of India is elected by the Electoral College, which consists of the elected members of the both houses of the Parliament and state assemblies. So this is called Electoral College. So Electoral College stands elected members of both houses of the Parliament as well as state assemblies. The article which deals is, that is Article 54. You must know what exactly the articles concerning to the election process and the President of India. So the President has to submit his resignation to Vice President. President is elected by the which type of method? That is indirect method. So whatever we give, the voting system, that is direct method, and indirect method is, as you can see, it is elected by the members of Electoral College. The President is elected by the single transferable vote. So this is elected by what? By the single transferable vote is the process how the President is get elected. Please check my playlist, and you will find 800 plus question papers. Share it to your friends for the various examinations, so that will be very useful for you. So as it is typed, and very useful for your career progression. So how the President can be removed? So this is one type of process. That process is known as impeachment of President. So what exactly the impeachment article deals? That is Article 61 deals with the impeachment process of the President of India. So in 1970, the impeachment process was implemented during the time of V.V. Giri and again withdrawn in the absence of the President and Vice President. Who will be the head? That is Chief Justice of India will be officiating. So overall, we have to remember, whenever there is an impeachment process, so the President can be removed on few ground basis because of his misbehavior or any illegal activities with the concerning to the cheating or some various situations. Here in 1970, V.V. Giri, that impeachment process has come to force and it has withdrawn again. And during the absence of President, that Vice President will be officiating. If the Vice President is also not available, then the Chief Justice of India will officiate. As a President, as you can see, Justice Hidayatullah, he was the Chief Justice. So at that time, that V.V. Giri time, so Justice Hidayatullah was taken over as a President. So this President can be elected many times, but it is twice as per the norms. So as per the conditions, it is twice only. It is not more than that, but there are only less situations more than that have been taken over as a President. So as you can see the right side, how the impeachment of President will be taken. So this initially intimated by either House of the Parliament. Next, 1/4 of the members of Lok Sabha, that is 14 days notice to President. That notice will be given 14 days prior. So this resolution will be brought into force by 2/3 of the Lok Sabha total members. So this is what exactly how this process happens, and what exactly the eligibility has to be there to become the President of India. As you can see right to this, who all are the presidents were officiated for the India's president. So here initially Rajendra Prasad, so please go through that, Sarvepalli Radhakrishnan, and at the end Pranab Mukherjee. After this we have got Ramnath Kovind at present. So here, so the candidate must be a citizen of India. He has to be from the Indian citizen only. The minimum age has to be, that is 35 years. As usual for the governor is 35 years, and the president is also 35 years. One must have the eligibility conditions for the Lok Sabha member. He has to be the member of a Lok Sabha, then only he can be chosen. He should not have any office of profit. Obviously, he should not have any kind of office which has got the profit. And what exactly the salary for the President of India? That salary indicates the Article 59 of the Constitution deals with the salary of the President. This is decided by whom? This is decided by the Parliament of India. The President will take the oath in the presence of the Chief Justice of Supreme Court. So we knew that the oath taking ceremony will be taking place in the presence of whom? In the presence of Chief Justice of Supreme Court. The President of India enjoys emergency powers of 3 types. You should know what exactly the emergency powers which is enjoyed by the President. The President nominates Chief Justice of India, Chief of Air Staff and Army. So we must know who nominates, who has got the diplomatic powers to nominate the Chief Justice of India, Supreme Court, that is Chief of Air Staff and Chief of Army. So these 3 personnel will be nominated by the President of India. So there is no maximum age limit for the President. So even if any person has got 85 years also can be a President of India. So here how exactly the salary and emoluments, you can see over here how exactly it looks like. Next we have the accommodation facilities, where exactly it is located. That is Rashtra Bhavan is located in New Delhi near Raisina Hills. Prior it is known as Vice Regal Lodge. So now it is as a Rashtrapati Bhavan, which is, as you can see, right side. The designer of Rashtrapati Bhavan, that is Lord Irwin, was the guy who has designed it, and the architect of Rashtrapati Bhavan is Edwin Lutyens is the architect, and designer is Lord Irwin. You should know who exactly the architect's name and designer also. Architect is Edwin Lutyens. The president died during his tenure, that is Zakir Hussain is the guy who has died during his tenure. Less time and first Muslim president, you can see this. And next we have the woman who fought the election for the president is Sumitra Devi. She was first woman to fight for the president elections. Who has been known as the Supreme Commander of Armed Forces, that is President. He is also known as first citizen. The war can be implemented by the President of India. So the President has got the powers to implement the wars. And what exactly the emergencies we have? As I had told, we have the 3 emergencies: financial, political, and so national emergency. Article 352 deals with the national emergency. So this proclamation of emergency is initiated by the President. So Article 356, President rule will be implemented in the state. So whatever the state, in the state, that President rules will be implemented as per the Article 356 of the Indian Constitution. From 1962 to 1968, Sarvepalli Radhakrishnan, as you can see, he was the first Vice President of India. he implemented the national emergency due to Indochina as well as Indo-Pak war. So 62 to 68, Sarvepalli Radhakrishna was implemented the national emergency. In 1971, V.V. Giri implemented the national emergency due to Indo-Bangladesh war. So during the war time, there will be an emergency. So that emergencies were implemented during the time of Indo-China as well as Indo-Pak wars, and in 1971 Indo-Bangladesh war. So what exactly the important points we have to remember, that is, presidential ordinance can remain in force for how many months? That ordinance can remain in force for 6 months. The impeachment of the president can be initiated only by 1/4 of the members of the either house of the parliament. So if the impeachment process wants to get into force, so 1/4 of the members has to be there in either house of the parliament. The President of India at the time of proclamation of an emergency in the year 1975, so that time Fakhruddin Ali Ahmad was the president during that time. So even you should know what exactly the whoever posted at, like officiating at that moment. The President of India nominates the Anglo-Indian community in the Lok Sabha. The President nominates 2 Anglo-Indians to the Lok Sabha and 12 members to the Rajya Sabha. You should know what exactly, how many people will be nominated by the President. The Attorney General of India, the Controller and Auditor General of India, Governor of State are nominated by the President of India. The vacancy of office of the President of India must be filled up in 6 months. So what are the vacancy in the office? It has to be filled up within a span of 6 months. The President can be impeached on the grounds of violating the construction by the 2 houses of the Parliament. He can be impeached by violating the constitution by the 2 houses of the Parliament. All executive powers in Indian constitution are vested with whom? That executive powers are there with the President of India, as you can see right side, Ramnath Kovind. So next we have in 1975 to 77, Fakhruddin Ali implemented national emergency due to internal disturbances in India during the time of Indira Gandhi. That is, Fakhruddin Ali was the president. So at that moment, the Indira Gandhi was the prime minister. So that time this emergency has been implemented. So Article 360 states what? That is financial emergency. First presidential rule was implemented in 1951 for the state of Punjab. So this presidential rule was implemented in the 1951 with the state Punjab. The president can lessen the lifetime of death sentence of the person. He has that powers also. He can lessen the any person's life sentence of death also. So please call me on this 7667302252 or message me by WhatsApp. You will be given 2100 questions of PDF of GK and GS that will be useful for various competitive examinations. Please let me know if you have any query. I hope this will be very helpful for you. If you have any queries, please let me know, and please I request you to share it to your friends. Let the people get benefited. Have a good day. Have a great life, guys.